everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Pet Watch, the monthly show right here from the Whatcom Humane Society, except we're not at the Whatcom Humane Society. We are at a very blustery Lake Padden Park in Bellingham today. I'm Laura Clark, director of the Whatcom Humane Society, and your host, maybe for the next half hour. We're going to see how it goes. It is our annual Dog Days of Summer Walk, Run, and Festival here at Lake Padden Park. All summer long, we've had beautiful weather. Today, Mother Nature had other plans. So our vendors are being very flexible. The dogs don't care. They think it's great. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to start out with the walk and run around the lake. The dogs are here. Their people are ready. And then we'll see what the festival brings. Might be an interesting festival this year. Might be a blustery festival. But stay tuned and find out. This year for Dog Days of Summer, and for safety and liability reasons, unfortunately, we've had to call the festival off, and we sure are disappointed about that. I want to thank all these wonderful vendors for coming out. I want to thank our volunteers, our event sponsors, our staff who worked so hard to put the Dog Days of Summer event on, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. So, thanks for coming out. We're going to pack up before we blow away, and you know what? We're going to head back to the shelter, and we're going to introduce you to some awesome shelter animals. Well, folks, we are in a very wind-free environment here at the Whatcom Humane Society. Oh my gosh, we're so bummed about dog days this year, but you know, Mother Nature is Mother Nature, so next year, bigger and better than ever, we promise. But as we said, we're here at the shelter. We'd like to take some time to introduce you to some fabulous animals who are looking for permanent, responsible, and loving homes. We're here in our cage-free cat colony room at the Whatcom Humane Society, and I'd like to introduce you to my favorite cat in the shelter right now. Her name is Tinkerbell, and she is hilarious. So yes, she is a rather plus-sized girl. She's an older female cat. It's actually quite amazing that in her current plus-sized condition, and we're not judging Tinkerbell, everyone puts on a little weight now and then, yes, but it's amazing she was actually able to get up here in the windowsill because that was quite a climb for her. I love this cat because one, she always kind of has a look on her face that she really wants to tell you what's on her mind and you're not so sure if you want to hear it. But two, once you get to know her, you realize that she is just such a lovely girl. She's just looking for a quiet, low-key household where she can find a nice, larger area to lay down and watch the world go by. She loves this room because she can watch the birds, she can greet all the visitors as they come in, and she's also up high so she can sort of look down on the other cats here in the cat colony room. I think she's just a joy, and if you are looking for just a quiet, I don't want to say lap cat because you'd probably have to have a pretty big lap for this girl, but if you're just looking for a couch companion, if you have a plus-sized bed that you'd like to share with your kitty friend, this is the girl for you. Her name is Tinkerbell. She is here at the Whatcom Humane Society. You can meet her or all the other animals available for adoption by visiting our shelter. We are located at 2172 Division Street, right off Hannigan in Bellingham. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday and Monday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and we are closed to the public on Tuesdays because that is the day our staff do all of our deep cleaning. So come on down and meet Tinkerbell or visit our website, whatcomhumane.org, for more information. Well, if you know anything about me, you know that I love the black cats and I also love the white cats. I have two of each. Let's see where this little guy is going to go. Russ Nelson, our wonderful photographer, is going to follow along here. This guy is Ollie, and he just went up for adoption, so he's thinking life is a little bit scary for him right now, so we're going to let him kind of figure this out. He is a beautiful, long-haired, medium-haired white cat. I love white cats. I just think they're so interesting. One thing you need to know about them is they should be indoor-only cats. They are really sensitive to the skin, to the sun, and their skin can actually get really easily burnt. So my two white cats do enjoy sitting in the windowsill, but we always check with our veterinarian to make sure that that's safe for their ears and their nose because we want to make sure that we keep them safe and sound. This little guy is a little nervous, but I think in a patient home, he's going to warm right up and he's going to be one of those cats that greets you at the door, oops, when he's not just taken off, says hello, and becomes just a wonderful companion. You can see that he's loving to explore his new surroundings here in the cat colony room, rubbing up against stuff, and life is going to be a party for him. He just needs the right home to invest in his future. So if that's your home, come on down and meet him here at the Whatcom Humane Society. See, he's already made a BFF. Oh, can you hear the purring? This guy is awesome. His name is Penguin. He is 8 years young and he is spectacular. I know, you're so cool. You know, a lot of people think adopting an older animal, they don't want to do that because they're worried about health issues or they're worried they won't have the animal long enough or they're worried the animal won't bond with them. Penguin is here to tell you, adopting a mature cat is the way to go. First and foremost, you know exactly the personality you're getting. Whereas with kittens, yeah, they're cute, but they're crazy. And it takes them a couple years to calm down where you can really tell what you have. With this guy, you know exactly what you got. You've got a cat that loves people, loves attention, and wants nothing more than just to hang out and see what's going on. So he is here to tell you, adult animals, mature animals, you can't go wrong. As you can see, this little guy's got his collar, his ID tag, and his microchip on him. All animals adopted from the Whatcom Humane Society not only are spayed or neutered, they're vaccinated, they also get an ID tag and a microchip, which is a permanent form of identification. It can be their ticket home if they are lost. If you have an animal that you didn't adopt from the Whatcom Humane Society, but you're interested in getting your animal microchipped, we offer that service here at the Whatcom Humane Society. $20, no appointment necessary, just come on down. It takes just a couple minutes. The chip goes right in between the shoulder blades, just like a vaccination. We register that for you, and if your animal ever gets lost, animal will be scanned at a shelter or a vet clinic. We can reunite them with you. In the meantime, I'm not sure who you are, but you're very attractive too. Come on down to the Whatcom Humane Society and meet Penguin. You are not going to find a more perfect cat. Well, as you were meeting Penguin, you got photobombed by Lexi, and she was a little bent out of shape because she didn't get on Pet Watch, so we thought we'd introduce you to her. Now, of course, being the typical calico, she doesn't want to be held or be on Pet Watch because she's changed her mind. But she is a 5-year-old female calico. If you know anything about the calicos, they're all about the attitude, and she would like attention on her own terms. She reserves the right to change those terms at least 3 times a minute, and she will let you know. So if you are somebody who's looking for an independent kitty, this would be your girl. You're not going to find a better looking girl. She's stunning, and she is looking for a permanent, responsible, and loving home that will treat her like the princess that she thinks and demands that she is. Her name is Lexi. She's a looker. She's out of here. There she goes. Well, it is still kitten season here at the Whatcom Humane Society. As long as the weather stays warm, we are going to still get kittens. And I am here to introduce you to 3 kittens. And before I do, I will tell you, yes, indeed, the staff at the Whatcom Humane Society have lost their minds. I'd like to introduce you to Julia, Lewis, and Dreyfus. Yes. So, you know, this late in the season, guys, when the staff have to name thousands of animals, they have to get creative and they get a little bit silly. But these 3 are just sassy, spunky, fun-loving kittens. And you know, people come in and they say, we want 1 kitten, and they don't have any other animals in their household. I think 2 is better than 1. I think 3 is better than 2. When you're adopting them this young, it is so important that they have the mental and physical stimulation to keep themselves occupied. If you're a low-key household and you adopt 1 solo kitten, that's going to be a frustrated kitten that doesn't have enough to do, and that's going to make you frustrated because at 4 a.m. when the kitten is at prime kitten craziness, well, they're going to climb your drapes and jump on your head. So if they have more than 1 partner, they have someone to play with and hang out with. Whoops, we lost one, Russ. Uh-oh. Mayday, mayday, stand by. We're back. Shwoo! So if you are looking for kittens and you have the time, the energy, the patience, and the sense of humor needed to raise 1, 2, or 3, come on down. We've got them here at the Whatcom Humane Society. I'm not kidding when I tell you our staff's really lost it. Meet Robert Redford. Robert, Mr. Redford. I'd like you to meet the viewing audience. No autographs, please, for Mr. Redford. He's feeling just a little shy right now. This guy is so cool. First of all, he's super handsome, as is the real Robert Redford. Secondly, he's just cool. So if you're looking for a cool, awesome celebrity, well, look no further. You've met Mr. Redford. And while he's in his kennel, check out his surroundings. I love the groovy fleece that he's got going here. It's kind of like his own cat man cave. I want to thank the great folks that donate this stuff. So a lot of people ask how to support the Whatcom Humane Society in non-monetary terms. Go to our website, whatcomhumane.org, look at our wish list, and you can find all the things that we need to keep the animals here happy and healthy. Things like old blankets, old fleece, Crocs to keep them from tipping their water over. We need cat toys, dog toys, food for our pet food bank, shoe boxes to help the shy cats find something to hang out in, or for nesting boxes for the small animals. And then you can also find a full list of supplies needed at our farm facility and our wildlife rehabilitation center. So again, whatcomhumane.org. And then if you're looking to meet your celebrity, Mr. Redford is here waiting for you. We are here in our small animal room. We have a couple of our awesome volunteers socializing some bunnies right now. So we kind of got in their way because I thought it was really important that you meet this super cool tortoise. His name is Turbo. Because if you're going to have a Russian tortoise, you should name him Turbo. I think it's very important. Now, while that is a joke, people don't realize that these little guys, they can get going. And we receive a lot of stray reptiles, stray turtles and tortoises, especially in the summer. What happens is people leave them outside to get some sun, to get some exercise. They go inside to check their voicemail or be on the computer for a little while, and they come back out and the turtle is gone. These guys burrow and they can get going pretty fast when they want to, and then they're gone and people don't know what to do. This little guy came in because unfortunately there was a death in the family and his former owner was no longer able to take care of him any longer. Tortoises can live up to 50 years of age. So this is quite a commitment for a new owner to take over. So before you come down because you're thinking Turbo is cool, make sure you have the time, the resources, and the expertise necessary to take care of a Russian tortoise. He has a really cool enclosure now, although he will need a bigger enclosure, or he will need somebody that can give him that safe, supervised outdoor time when the weather is appropriate, or indoor time outside to wander around. He loves his dark leafy greens, so if you're looking for a way to get healthy, perhaps you could plant a fall garden and you and Turbo could share some veggies for dinner. However, before you do that and after you do that, turtles, tortoises, reptiles in general can carry salmonella. It is really important after you handle your turtle or your tortoise, you wash your hands in hot, soapy water because no one wants to get sick. I love this guy. I think he looks so prehistoric. He's so cool. I really think he would enjoy watching some PBS or the History Channel. I think he's a deep thinker when you come down to it. None of that reality TV for this guy. He wants the real stuff. So if you're looking to share your life for the next 50 years or so, and you're looking for a best friend, this is your guy. Turbo, you're looking good, buddy. Tell people to come on down to the Whatcom Humane Society and remind them that we're just not all about dogs and cats. We have animals big or small, from hamsters to horses and everything in between. Visit whatcomhumane.org to find out more info. Well, that was our show, and it was an interesting one. Started out on a windy day at Dog Days, ended up a couple days later on a beautiful day in front of the Whatcom Humane Society. Want to thank Russ Nelson, our producer extraordinaire, for his patience and hard work and talent getting this show done. Want to thank our friends at Comcast and BTV Channel 10 for supporting Pet Watch, all of the amazing staff and volunteers here at the Whatcom Humane Society. Again, thanks to everyone for coming out to Dog Days. We're sorry it didn't work out this year, but save the date for next year. We'll be back, no doubt. In the meantime, come on by the Whatcom Humane Society. We'll be here, and the animals are all here as well. I'm Laura Clark. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Pet Watch.